cooking with Chris and Rowan because Rowan's gonna try it. He's super excited. So having my brother over for dinner because they're part of our little family group now that we can hang around, but at a safe distance, right? So they're on the other side of a 6-foot table. Rowan invited them, but decided they're coming over and we don't have anything for dessert. So I decided to make something super quick that my dad used to make all the time. Crepes! Delicious French crepes, and we're going to top them off with bananas Foster. Very thin pancakes. So, ingredients. All you need, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Flour, thank you, Rowan. You need some sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix that in there. The eggs. How many eggs, Rowan?
2.
And this is very tricky, Rowan.
And milk.
Milk. 1.5 cups of milk. So you get the... There you go. Put all that in one bowl.
I'm going to echo you
and
so everybody don't misses it.
There you go. And 2 tablespoons of oil.
2 tablespoons of oil.
There you go. So then you stir all this up. You whisk it.
I'm doing that so everybody won't lose the instructions and have to rewind.
There you go. So the instructions are going to be below here. All the ingredients of what you need. And you also put a little bit of vanilla in there too. So
What vanilla?
You want this to be a nice little consistency. And consistency of kind of like a wallpaper glue. If you're used to wallpapering. If you're not,
What the?
I know, Ron. Just a nice runny consistency.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it does, Ron. But
I don't even know what you're even talking about.
There you go. You're too young to know what wallpaper is.
I do. It's a thing that makes walls different colors.
Yeah. Some of them have awful designs like poodles and other ugly stuff. And then a splash of vanilla in there. Because these are dessert ones. But if you wanted to make a savory crepe, you would just take out the sugar and the vanilla. There you go. All right. So now we're going to move over to the stove top and we're going to get cooking on these wonderful crepes. All right. So your pan is lightly heated, oiled slightly. Just use a nondescript vegetable oil. You don't want to add too much flavor to this. And this is my dad's old crepe pan. We've made several hundred crepes on this thing here. And as you can see, it's a little worse for wear, so a little spoon, prop it up. All right, and now just take a 1/4 cup of your batter.
And your editor's gone.
And what you do here, you take your pan, scoop it in, and then you turn this around. It's always the weirdest thing, right, when you're making these? The first one is always a sacrificial one. I don't know what it is when you make crepes, the first one is always off. But let it go until you start seeing some bubbles over here. And just rinse and repeat till you get all your batter through. And we'll get to the dessert portion of it later with all the different toppings. Alright, now that all your crepes are done, you're going to take the tedious little time of folding them all into little triangles here. And in a pan, you just heat up a little bit of butter or margarine. It's about, because my wife's lactose intolerant, so it's about half a brick of those baker margarine there. So you fold all these, you get yourself 3 bananas, you cut them up, and when the margarine melts, we are going to add the brown sugar. So let's get folding all these and we'll wait till this melts. Alright, now that the butter is melted, we're going to add our sugar in first. We don't need that much sugar because the bananas are going to caramelize themselves. So I put half a cup of brown sugar, and then I'll wait till this dissolves down a little bit, and we will add the bananas in. So kind of like making a caramel. And you're already one step ahead of the caramel process because it's brown sugar, so all the molasses. And typically at this part here, if I actually had an actual lemon, I would brighten it up with a fresh lemon. I don't, so just a few few squirts of lemon juice here. There you go. And you throw in your bananas and let those cook down. Kind of think like a bananas Foster is what we're going for a little bit. If you had some booze, you can also flambe it off. And because these are already hot, you'll just kind of put them on top just for a few seconds. Let them soak up some of that awesome butter and bananas. All right, turn that down, and then we'll get to plating.